Mr. Ofori was in the US. They knew all along. There was no purpose for issuing the red notice, but they went ahead and issued it.
When I saw Kasimi, I said, Jesus Christ.
Mr. Enayat Kasimi. And then once I'm not ever or no any lawyer, Kesiana, a year Kenneth Nanaya Ofori Attah. A year can Ofori Attah Ayine. MPP regime just ended government. On no ye finance minister. On no lawyer na Mr. Akurutinge Ayine kase. Wako akofan so akwakofa top lawyers US so mo defending no. O kan sa asem no. Ibese mo hwe na mo se o kan mo hwe video nim.
I just got to know that he has hired some of the top. Yesterday, I got to know that he has hired some of the top lawyers in the United States of America, very experienced lawyers to, defend him. Now, I'm not afraid at all. All right, I am not afraid at all. But it means that there's going to be a fight in the federal courts in the US. If the district court says no, he will go to the circuit court. All right. If the circuit court says no, he's entitled to go to the US Supreme Court to fight his case. So I cannot tell you that he will come tomorrow or he will come the next day. Okay, and I'm just being honest.
The way I say I'm not scared no. Me say he's scared. He's scared also there. Me who dey say this rule because papa no. O we say onya children. Inti se wo na se wanya se wo enough sika na wanya asem kese sei. Eda wo so between you and the whole nation. Na se wo kwa kofa lawyer. Wo nkon kofa lawyer obetumi etwitwa agye lawyer ote criminal law no ase a obetwitwa agye hwe nkofo keka nsem bebre efa Mr. Enayat no ho na nzo omo se ono kwasa oye kronfo ene nsem bebre mesi se yesi dai tan wonyonko se si wonyonko a otan wo no ebinie papa ne de na dwuma de onim na dwuma ono so no ware ata so se he will make sure say we win case na amake no foriata because ono no de wo hwe ne background checks are on two case mu no lose just like that on so case mu lose just like that inti no omo yiro mo kasa an na kenoforiata kronfo inti no omaye akwakofa kronfo so lawyer inti omaye atiase ene whole lot no me ne mo nya adwen because obi anya case obi anya court case a ofa lawyer ne se obetumi atwitwa age no inti Ofori atanso hu se Enayat ena obetumi atwitwa age no ani eno anu no Mr. Enayat Kasimi no obegranti interview bi oni multimedia former host bi morning show host bi granti interview bi sisi oye adwuma obi bi si fenda yodazi na me pese wo hwe interview na oni sa Enayat Kasimi ya Mr. Dominic Ayine mimi hu ni se osuro no interview. Video no.
Former Finance Minister Ken Ofori is now at the center of an international legal battle. Authorities in Ghana have formally requested his extradition from the United States to face 78 corruption-related charges. The charges are largely linked to contracts awarded to Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited, or SML. The decision now rests with U.S. judicial authorities to determine whether there is a sufficient basis for extradition. Ofori has not spoken publicly, but his legal team insists he's not evading justice and says the case is politically motivated.
He's committed to fully complying with the laws of Ghana, and he's fully committed to answering for anything that he did when he was finance minister. There's absolutely no question about that. The question is he being given the rights that he's guaranteed under Ghanaian law? He's not. He's never been.
How so?
Mr. Ofori was receiving a treatment. Mr. Ofori was in the US. They knew all along. There was no purpose for issuing the red notice, but they went ahead and issued it.
Prosecutors reject claims of political persecution, saying the charges are based on evidence and as the former minister failed to cooperate with investigations. The alleged payments of more than $1 million were made to SML without proof of performance under contracts they say were illegally awarded. But Ofori's lawyers say efforts to engage authorities were ignored. Now, we reached out to Ghana's Office of Special Prosecutor, but they declined to comment.
Yes. Mr. Enayat Kasimi, ono na wahunu wo. video ni mu no na one Daniel Dazi esa video no so what asema oka sisi ana me dem hu ni say almost started court proceedings now. First question obel puti to Dr. Ayine any deputy Dr. Srim Sai any say nipa na ka cho say oyare into okoshe no ho yare e wo US into ye ban ne saying and all the wanted notice eto ne so emma the whole world yet nka say wo hwehwe ne mra. The first question a obeputi om kransan ye start say ye di case no na papa no onye children no wonya akwara enti no say dem mimi hu niema no say oye strong and also a big time lawyer. Mr. Ayine also we a learned man, we a big time lawyer. In fact, watch lawyers bebre adie ama sisi akrampo ebi mu ye judges. So what are you afraid of? What are you scared of? Won't worry into the time ne so na se see e ba be start case na. Also for best lawyers kan ho na mo nko. Major press conferences na wo ye no. Me hu ni say lawyer bia a lawyer. What you say? Lawyer bia a lawyer. What the any say what time so ko na I mean, whatever you have to do, you do it. Kwana de wose wo ye no wo ye. Na sa Mr. Nayat Kasimi no omo de insensem bi ne ho se ewiase won obia wo ne ba side, obia ye bad pain. Obia ne wono mo so on Jesus Christ or Bible ni bi ne ho. Mr. Nayat Kasimi no ne ho nsem bia beba pain. Na eye Solomon Owusu ekodi nkomo bi e wa laje na laje o Pan African TV so. Share in someone also or can edify and Nayat Kasimi no ho.
10 minutes, I think 30 seconds for what happened in a particular month. So in January of 2025, 3 issues happened. On the 2nd of January, we were told that Ken Ofori sneaked out of the country, telling the authorities that he was going for a checkup at the topmost hospital and that he was going to get back. We were assured by his lawyer's home. I remember Frank Davis and Co. in Capremo, vociferous enough, told us, assured us, moved to the party itself, and also Afenyo Martins, who promised us that he was going to come. We are almost ending the year. The man says he will not come. And to add insult to injury, he has gone to bring another criminally minded lawyer called Nayat Kasimi. And for Ghanaians who do not know that man was being chased by the Afghan government on corruption issues. You see, we are pursuing Ken Ofori on corruption matters, and he goes to introduce another lawyer who himself was a subject matter of investigation during the Kabul bank scandal. So what does it tell you? That man must be a subject matter of investigation. In fact, now he is giving us a clue as to the people who are in the equation who might have shared the country's money. When I saw Kasimi, I said, Jesus Christ, this country, are we serious? Ken Ofori, he thinks that all of us are mugus. We cannot analyze human beings. He called himself what? A lawyer. So clearly, that man has decided. And it's one of the reasons why some of us believe that the way and manner the OSP has dealt with this country can never be rewarded. No matter whichever way you look at it, especially when he was in the know that Ken Ofori was leaving the shores of the country. One report concerning SML and other, the National Cathedral, the PDS were before you, and you could have, as it were, take steps to prevent him from going out of the country. He allowed it. I hope and strongly believe that the American government will not this time show their corrupt nature, because by not bringing the man back means you are also supporting corruption. So that was the 2nd of January. It was a bad start to the year that we allowed Ken Ofori to leave the shores.
Yeah, brother Emmanuel Dubovi, our editor for Ghana Business News or investigative journalist, and also koye background checks kakrebi. Ewo Ken Ofori lawyer Mr. Nayatullah Kasimi, you're trying in short, and Nayat Kasimi. The 14-year administration of Hamid Karzai in Afghanistan was extremely corrupt. Karzai blamed the unrestrained pumping of US money into the country without accountability for the corruption. And Nayat Kasimi ntiaha ena lawyer Nayat Kasimi ne ho bemo say, and Nayat Kasimi, the lawyer representing Ken Ofori Attah, served in the government as Minister of Transport and Aviation from 2004 to 2006. Inti obeye minister for some 2 years. Ewo President Kazai Netanya nimu. Or say Mr. Nayat Kasimi, he was born on 4th of March 1979 in the Helmand province. Kasimi has been alleged to have changed his year of birth from 1979 to 1969 to meet the legal age allowed to serve as a Minister of State in Afghanistan, which is 35 years. And just any age no crano. Ushema just said, Okote so, said the beya obetumi a serve ewo ministry nimu because on wundi 35 years won't to me and serve you woman. And just okoye bibi kakra efa home. And also in March 2011, he, together with several appointees of Kazai, was accused of embezzlement and corruption and arrested, but later released without prosecution. He was accused of signing multiple deals to purchase aircraft for the state-owned airline company, Ayine Air. He was detained, but later released. Afghanistan lost $9 million in those deals. In just since deals be a ball mining car $9 million. Kasimi is not new to living outside Afghanistan. He grew up as a refugee in Iran and Pakistan when his family fled Afghanistan to escape prosecution. He learned English and later got an opportunity to study in the US, where he studied law. Kasimi is not only a lawyer, he is also a politician. Good morning. What you say? In the papa no, say ocean the background and I even bebre krompa ma kan me pese video no be too long to me to papa no. Oti kasa bebre. Oti kasa bebre. Ube hwekura no oti twi. Oti kasa bebre. Obi e wo na Afghanistan, you know. Oti kasa bebre. Yeah, no advisor to a lot of financial institutions. What you say? And now Kasimi nankasa ne oye great lawyer. What you say? Oye great lawyer da. And now mekan oye great lawyer. Ayine Mr. Akruting nge Ayine. Also oye great lawyer. But me who adie bi say I say Mr. Ayine pese o prepare Ghanaians ya adwene to say ye bury ewo case nim. Me who ni say o prepare ya adwene because of osuro papa nintino why na adwene say o ria na ye bury into o prepare adwene 20 ye ria na che say anhye da anye ye nwanwa sa. What I say me say my adwene ma jetum say ye bury so ohunti ye ria me di me fufu anamadi. What I say? But the thing is that say Omonkodi case no Ofori Attah is true say wadi esika na we wi asika bia omonji sika no omfa esika man enya mpan so de ene e friend say papa a friend say Kasimi no wono no why na dwen say enya mpan na de no the day no ye wi na se Ghana ye redia ene e ka bi obekukuru di ato ya pampamu compensation bi obekukuru di ato ya so agiama na yawo Ofori Attah no Yanga say ebesan so shocky yen. Me pa cho fa comment bra watch the video nya I'm sure so comment fa comment bra no insults me pa cho. And I may attack you be so el comment section. Obi kan da asem na ni anya adwene a wo to kire wa adwene enye ntokwa. Me ankasa so me ndidi matem. I'll just take you off. Why? Mr. Obebre. Now patrol on YouTube. Follow me and then follow me here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay? You subscribe, you share, and you like, and then you comment. Thank you so much for watching.